Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. This is a VR2 Rose from Dance of the Soul Tarot, and I love Rose's channel and also her IG is beautiful, so if you don't know it yet, you want to go and check it out. This video tag is going on for a while, but before I start, I wanted to show you the last batch of the wands. Tomorrow is the full moon in Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius, and I have created quite a colorful bunch with some amazing driftwood, which I brought with me from Croatia, so from Adriatic Sea. This is a seer. It has sold actually, but I just think it's amazing, so I want to show you. This amethyst has the best color ever, and it feels like, not like a Lemurian maybe to the end, but it's just, yeah, a little bit it does. It's gorgeous. This I got from Connie, from a tarot swap at some point, so I added it, and just the branch looks like it has a little face and like some Merlin-like energy to it, so I call it Seer. There's a cute little swan wand, because look, it looks like a swan. There's a beak, this is an eye, and on the other hand it's got an eye as well. So I loved it. So right now it's just like a little altar wand, but I can make some holes and it could be a wearable wand. Oh, this is my favorite. It's with opalite, so like this opalesque, beautiful opalesque stone on a driftwood, like a really hard piece of bark. It's got, I don't know, here it reminds me of a face, so this is like a nose and an eye, which is a little hole actually, and here's a little mouth, so you can see like a, I added a Luna to it because this stone reminds me of this lunar energy, but the branch itself feels a little bit more masculine, which is great because that's also something which I love to do in wands, like combine energies. So this one is quite magical and very unique. And which we can say also about this one. This one has an amazing crystal, so it's like few phantoms in there, and I'm not sure if they phantoms or if they actually manifestation quartz with all ingrown stone inside, because that's definitely another mineral. This is a frogmouth's owl, I'm not owl, the frogmouth's feather, two little bones, and on the other side, so this is one side and with amazing branch, but here this branch reminded me of a snake, so I added like snake's tongue with splits in two and a little bit of snake skin. So I love this one. This one feels very kind of shamanic and quite powerful actually. And then the last one is love wand. I can add also some feathers if anyone wishes, but I added a little pink heart to it, and this is actually quite beautiful see-through rose quartz, and on the driftwood, like, it feels nice and softer than the others, so really nice for the heart chakra. And there's one more, but I think this one is going to go away. It's not going to be sold. So now let's start with the three last decks I bought. From these decks I'm going to show you, I only bought one deck. The other two I swapped because recently I haven't actually bought too many decks. I actually paid for two decks which I don't have yet. And this is the Sacred Creators Oracle and Lavish Earth Oracle with crystals. But to save on costs, I send them to America, and then my very good friend helps me out and she brings them for me from America. She travels quite often from America to Poland, so this is how I can save on this ridiculous postage. But the three decks that I got recently are the Serpentfire Tarot, Aquarius from 1970. This was a gift and I'm going to tell you all about it. And then the one I bought was the Motherpeace Tarot, the mini version, which is so bloody cute. I love it. It's so nice to shuffle. I have Daughters of the Moon, which is the round deck as well, but these cards are impossible to shuffle, and I've got the regular size. So I actually was like, oh no, I don't want the big Motherpeace deck. But Daniela from My Tarot 3 actually showed us that the Motherpeace is a bit smaller than Daughters of the Moon, because Daughters of the Moon are so flimsy, also much worse than this paper, and very big, and they're very slippery, so not very nice paper at all. So let's start with this cute little Motherpeace deck. It's a deck that was created in 80s. It's a feminist deck, but it's got some males in it as well. And it's a cult deck. Everybody kind of should know about this deck. First of all, it was the first round deck, I think, from what I know. And this deck is very shamanic in feel. I remember actually owning this deck in 2010. And I have to tell you that I didn't get along with it. First of all, I didn't know so much about the traditional tarot meanings and about the Rider-Waite-Smith system. And this deck was very abstract for me, so I found it quite difficult to use without the book. I didn't know so much about intuitive reading then as I know now. And right now, when I have this deck and I look at the pictures, I so see Rider-Waite-Smith. It is very similar to Rider-Waite-Smith. Yes, it's different. Yes, the depictions vary a little bit. But you know the essence and the meaning of the cards. If you know Rider-Waite-Smith system, you will have no issue reading with this deck. So at this time in 2010, I actually gave it away, or sold it, I think, to another friend. Now maybe I regret it because I would have a big version too. I think I had a book as well for it. But at the same time, I'm glad to have this mini version because it's fantastic. It's so cute. So I think I gave you an idea of what this deck is like. And these are the backs. So when you shuffle it, it kind of keeps turning in your hands, and you can of course read it in a few different positions. I actually like how Veronica Judd reads them. So you've got the straight one. When it's tipped to the right, for me, when it's tipped to the right, this is like you overdoing it. When it's tipped to the left, so it still has space to grow to the straight position, you might put a little bit more effort into doing it, and this would be like a shadow position. So Motherpeace deck. Then this amazing Aquarian deck I received as a gift from amazing Lisa from Mindful Tarot. Lisa decided that I do need one big version of the amazing bags that I always wanted and haven't had. And she actually sent me this as a gift, which if you watch it, Lisa, thank you so much. I really love it. And I'm surprised with this deck. I had the tin version of this deck, and this is so much nicer. First of all, the colors in the back of the tin version. I show you. Oh, where is it? The colors of the tin version are like a little bit different. So see how much difference is there in the back. Then they have the frames, and then maybe the image quality is not so different, but they definitely not as sharp and vibrant as the version which Lisa sent me. It actually has the copyrights, but it's from 1970s and it's US Games edition. I love it. I think it's stunning. And I didn't expect it to be so beautiful. The cards are like new, and wow, I'm really surprised. So Lisa, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for thinking of me and for sending it to me. So if you don't know this version or the Aquarian Tarot, it's a deck that came to life in 70s, and you can see this kind of style of artwork. What do we call it? Like secessia, we say it in Polish. What is it in English? Art Nouveau, Art Nouveau style. So it cannot be, it must not, like it might not be your cup of tea, but the cards are beautiful and the artwork is quite stunning, and when you put the cards together they look amazing. So this deck, and then I got this Serpentfire tarot from a swap with lovely person and it's the 6th edition, it's gilded. These are the bags, and this is a very unusual deck. It comes with a booklet, which is very good because actually it describes the cards as they are, so it doesn't just describes the general Rider-Waite-Smith meaning, but describes the cards as they are. It's very different. As you can see, 3 of Wands, to me it means possibilities, layers to, you know, discovering the layers to yourself. So you can go with many various intuitive hits. It can be a difficult deck to read for most of us, I think. I have to get to know it a little bit better to be comfortable with it. I don't think I'm going to use it for client readings. I think it's a great deck for myself. I'm a fiery person, and this artwork kind of, I like it. I like it. It's interesting, and I am drawn to decks that are not particularly easy to read right now. So I want something different. I want something to stretch my mind, and this deck definitely does the trick. I love this full. Cool. It's got one of the nicest temperance cards. Oh, there's Frida Kahlo as the Queen of Cups. That's cool too. It's got one of the nicest temperance cards that I've seen. I love it. Temperance is kind of like my Sagittarius card, and I'm usually a bit bored with it, with this angel pouring that water and nobody really knows how to read it. So I'm quite excited about this one. It's uniting opposites. It's got 2 pillars, it's got all the chakra colors, it's kind of levitating in the air. And to levitate, you know, you've got to find the power within you and practice a lot. It doesn't just happen by itself. And the devil, it's quite cool. So as you see, it's a collagey kind of modern deck, different to any other deck I have in my collection. So I'm excited about it. That's a death card. Very cool. I love the use of purple here. And so these are the 3 decks. And then now just quickly, what inspired me to get them were swaps, friends, and just history, I think, because I had the Motherpeace and then I gave it away, and then I wanted to have it again because now I think I'm connecting with it so much better. Did they meet my expectations? Yes, definitely. This Aquarian deck even exceeded my expectations because by the look at the tint version, I thought it's not going to be as nice as it actually is in person. Which one is your favorite? Now from these 3, I think I would pick the Serpentfire just because it's so different and I've never seen it before. So I'm kind of a little bit of on the new, it's new and shiny kind of vibe. So I'm going to pick a card from it just to see if it had a name. What would it be? What card will pop up? So if you had a name, what would it be? Oh, Knight of Cups. It's very phallic, but I think it would be called a gem. Or crystal. Or maybe... Oh, I like it. A visionary. Something along these lines. So there you go. That's me. And these are my decks that I wanted to share with you. I haven't shared the decks for a while now. I still have a few decks I'm waiting for. I hope they arrive soon, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.